Hi and welcome. This is just a good old stretch. Can be post-activity, first thing in the morning, last thing at night, or just when you feel like a stretch. So when you're ready, just find an extended child's pose. So the fingertips will be reaching forward. I like having my toes tucked, but you can have your feet flat, so whichever one works. Just take the bum towards the heels, melt the chest to the mat, and take a breath in and out. From here, press up slightly with the chest. Just thread the right arm underneath the left. Take the right shoulder to the mat, the right ear to the mat. You can stay here in child's if you like, or you can lift your bum up a little bit higher. This way there's more weight over your right shoulder. So whichever one feels nicer right now. Notice your breathing, and if you like, give it a bit of extra attention. From here, on your next breath in, we'll change. Right hand forward, left arm under. Again, bum can be back in child's, or you can lift it up. You can always play around in these shapes, remember, and maybe discover something about yourself that you like to do. From here, press into your right palm, unthread your left, reach your palms forward, tuck your toes, pull your heart through, breathe in. And then flatten your feet, round your back, chin to chest as you breathe up. Twice like that. Inhale, cat-cow. And exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. From here, walk your hands forward slightly, shift the chest forward and come down onto your belly. Take your right arm out to the right side, so cactus arm. The elbow's about slightly higher than the shoulder, and then you claw the earth with your fingertips, drag the fingertips back, and just roll slightly to the right, only as far as you're comfortable opening the chest. And then you can bend both knees and stack your knees, or you can let the left foot kind of drape behind you. Then you'll open a bit the front of your left thigh. Notice your breathing again. So always in yoga, working with our breath. And you can play with that left leg. I like to bend my knee and then straighten my leg, and I like to roll my left ankle as well as I'm lying here. Your next breath, then you'll come back to your belly. Again, set your left arm out, so elbow slightly higher than the shoulder, fingertips press to the mat, and then roll to the left. Again, you can stack your knees, or you can work the right foot behind you. So again, this shoulders for me is very different. I was injured for a long time, so I don't go too far. So mindful of what your body is saying. You can play with straightening your right leg, maybe rolling the right ankle, giving it a bit of a stretch. Finding your breath, an inner smile, and then coming back onto your belly. Okay. Take your fingertips wide, press into the tops of your feet, curl up for a little striking cobra, breathe in. And then roll forward and down, bending your elbows. Just two of these, press into your feet, inhale. Exhale. One more, breathe in. Breathe out. Hands beside the chest, toes tuck. Bump to heels, breathe in. And then downward facing dog as you breathe out. Pedal out your heels. Press into your palms, make your arms nice and long. And then step your feet a bit closer together. Lift your right leg up, breathe in. Long, reaching through the right leg. Pull long through the left side of your body. Take an inhale. And then step your right foot just outside your right hand, tenting your fingertips. Drop your back knee down and just let the heart pull through the gate of the arms as you breathe in. Point your back toes. You're going to straighten your front leg, take your bum back, and fold in Ardha Hanuman. And you can either stay here Or I like to roll onto the knife edge of the foot and get more into my outer hip. And if you're doing that, I like to take my pelvis slightly to the right, but you can play with it. Might be different for you. So you're looking for sensation along the outer line of the leg. And if you like the toes spinning up towards the ceiling, you can shift back for that. If you're super flexy like me, you might come down even onto your forearms here, or you might look and wonder how that is ever possible in a human body. Rebend your right knee. We're all different. Okay, take your right hand to your right thigh and just press forward on the flesh. Take your left hand on top of your right and then upright your spine. And then from here, just keep leaning forward, dropping the weight forward into your front heel and feeling a lift through the front of your left thigh. Now you can stay with this shape, or taking your pelvis slightly back, reach your left hand back, pull the left heel to the bum, catch hold of the foot, press the bottom knee forward, and then maybe take the foot with two hands. So optional, one or two hands, either is fine. And then I like to zip up my lower tummy. And if you have the foot with two hands, take the front line of the shoulder back. Take one more breath in. I wanted to look at you, but I lost my balance. And then release. Take the hands inside your right foot, and then just walk the hands over to the left side, parallel your feet in a straddle, and just hang. Just hang. Hold on to your forearms, let your head hang, maybe bend your knees. Don't try and do anything crazy. Maybe try bending your knees and then straightening your legs. Nice. And then pop up onto your fingertips, bend your left knee, shift the weight over to the left so both feet are flat. Both feet are flat. Don't lift your right heel yet. Let your inner groins move back, your bum move back. Take a breath in. Feel the line of the inner right leg. Stay here, or if it's useful and you can keep your left heel flat, come all the way down onto your left heel and lift your right toes. Not useful for everyone. Take a breath in. From here, dance your way back to the front of the mat. Frame your front foot. Step back to a downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lift your left leg up as you inhale. Pause and get super long with that left leg. Press the earth away with your palms. Take a breath in. And step your left foot outside your left hand. Tap your back knee down to the mat. Pull your heart through the arms. Breathe in. Popping up onto your fingertips. And then straighten your front leg, straighten your back leg, take your bum back and fold. So you're in an Ardha Hanuman. You can stay here with the toes pulling up, really flexing and drawing back, or I roll onto the knife edge of my foot. So I like this one, you might not. And if you do that, you're looking for the outer line of your leg and you're taking your buttocks or your pelvis slightly to the left side. 2 more breaths. Again, you folding in towards the shape as deep as you're comfortable. If the toes aren't spinning up towards the ceiling, please spin them up. And then re-bend the knee and step the foot flat. Take your left hand to your left thigh, your right hand on top of your left, and lift yourself up. And then press the flesh of the thigh forward. Maybe take the pelvis slightly forward. And you can stay here, this is good. Or taking your bum back in order to catch the foot and get a quad stretch. So maybe one hand is enough to support, maybe 2 hands. And you just press that knee forward on the mat, lift from the front of the thigh. Open the chest. If you do a lot of gym, walking, climbing, or any cardio, the quads can get really tight, cycling. I have this in my daily stretchy program. So notice your breathing. Notice any restlessness and see if you can shape it by breathing deeper until it disappears. When you're ready, release your foot. Walk your hands to the right side this time. Again, parallel your feet. Either just hang or add in a shoulder stretch. Take the hands behind you, interlace your fingers and stretch them over your head. I'm going to skip that one today, but you can do it. Looks like that. Otherwise, just let your arms rest down. Hang your head. Bend your knees as much as you need to so you don't feel any tension at the base of your sit bones. Notice your breathing, empty with the exhale. And bend your right knee. Keep both feet flat on the mat. Both feet flat. Take your inner line of the legs and draw it back behind you. And you can stay just here or come all the way to surfer's lunge, pointing your left toes up and coming down to a squat, but only if the left heel stays flat. Take a breath in. And then you'll dance your way back to the front of the mat. As you breathe out, take downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up again as you inhale. And then take your right foot forward for a pigeon pose. So we're going to fold forward with this pigeon. So placing the shin anywhere on the mat, either if the right buttock is higher, you can have a prop underneath the right buttock, or you can drop your right buttock down, bend your left knee, and take the 90-90 shape of pigeon. So either or, you're going to walk yourself forward and then fold. You can make a little cushion for your forehead by placing fist on fist. And you want to stay quite active in your back leg, so really pressing the back foot down. And breathing space into the areas that feel tight. And it's just a few more breaths. We're not spending too long anywhere. Today, no long holds. Okay, if you need to stay longer, you always can. Press into your palms, lift your chest, lift your right leg up and back. Shake out that leg. Lower it down. Lift your left leg up and back, breathe in. And take it forward for pigeon. So you can come onto the top. The shin can be more parallel to the front or more tucked in, and you can also roll onto your left hip and take the figure 4 shape of pigeon. Come down any amount. Energize your right leg, root the foot down into the mat. Steady in your breathing. Let the outer right hip roll down. Deepen your breath. And noticing what arrives for you, what is showing up for you today. What did you wake up with, or what was the main flavor of your day? If this is feeling really useful, then please stay here. Otherwise, we're going to press up and then make our way back to a downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels, press your arms nice and long. Drop your knees down to the mat. Go to an extended child's pose, bum to heels. Sit up onto your heels and swing your legs forward. Next, you're going to take your right heel into your groin and just widen slightly towards the right side of the mat. So there's a bit more than 90 degrees here, and then lean over onto your left leg. With your left arm, reach your right arm up, breathe in. As you bend your elbow, let the arm stretch alongside your ear. Wrap your bottom lung under, stay here, or take the hand to the base of the skull, and then as you lean the head back into the hand, you open the chest. And then any other variations of this shape that you're familiar with and you love. where you want to feel this, especially is along the right side of your body. There should be no tension in your neck. You can play with maybe straightening the right arm out again, see how that feels. And then fold on your next exhale inside your left leg, just bow into the leg. Lovely. From here, press up. And we'll stay facing the right side of the mat. So my right knee is facing towards the right side of the mat. I'm going to take my hand underneath my left knee and just pick it up and step it over the right leg. And then look towards the front of the mat, wrap the right arm around the outer leg, grow tall through your spine, and then twist. Stand in your left foot. Reach up through your crown, breathe in. Wide through your collarbones, breath up. Continue like that. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, widen. One more breath in. And out. Look again to the right. Take the hands behind you. Swing your left leg to the front of the mat. Swing your right leg to the front of the mat. Turn to face the front. Take your left heel in towards the center of your right leg and then spin open slightly to the left, so a little bit bigger than 90 degrees. Lean to your right leg. I keep my arm straight and reach your left arm alongside your ear. And you can stay here, just reaching, anchoring the left hip, or take the hand to the base of the skull, and then press the head back into the hand, open the chest, guide the right lung up. Feel into the side body. And you can stay here, you can change between bending your left elbow and extending your arm. One more breath. Look down and then fold inside your right leg. Press up to straight arms. So this time the left knee is facing the left side of the mat. Take the hand underneath the right knee and just take the foot and step it over your left knee. And then look to the front of your mat. Have your sit bones on the mat. Right hand behind, left arm wraps around the leg. Tall spine, breathe in. And then twist. Relax your right shoulder. Move your face back into your skull. Steady your gaze on one point. Deepen into your breath. And look to the left, breathe in. Take both hands behind you. Take your right leg forward. Take your left leg forward. Reach your hands forward. Press your legs down. And then slowly C-curl yourself down onto the mat. Draw both your knees in towards your chest. Give them a nice squeeze. And you can separate them here. Stay here. Maybe take happy baby, reaching for the outer edges of the feet. And you can stay with that, or you can play with straightening the legs, maybe one at a time, or maybe both at a time. You can just have your hands on your shins, no drama. On your next breath in, please shift your hands back to your shins with your knees bent and bring your knees together. And then step your feet to the mat. And just slide your feet slightly forward and a little bit wider than your hips and let your knees knock in towards one another. This is constructive rest. Take a hand to your belly and a hand onto your chest. Take a breath in. Open your mouth and exhale. Breathe into your belly for 1, 2. Chest, 3, 4. Exhale slow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In belly, chest, out. Slow, slow, slow. In belly, chest, out, slow, slow, slow. Last one on your own. Now relax the belly and the breath. I invite you to extend your legs out and your arms rest by your side and take a moment to rest. If your time is up today, you can roll over to your right side, find a seat. As we join our hands in prayer wherever you are, close your eyes. Offer a prayer for yourself, for someone else, for the world. Thank you for your company today. I hope you enjoyed this good old stretch, and I'll see you next time.